Pride, the story of Harvey Milk and the Rainbow Flag. Written by Rob Sanders, illustrated by Steven Salerno. You have to give them hope. Hope for a better world, hope for a better tomorrow. Harvey Milk was an ordinary man, but he had an extraordinary dream. That dream would change history. Harvey dreamed that everyone, even gay people, would have equality. He dreamed that he and his friends would be treated like everyone else. He dreamed that one day, people would be able to live and love as they pleased. With his New York accent, Harvey talked to everyone about his dream. His voice boomed. His body bounced with energy and excitement. Some people listened. A few agreed. Most did not. But Harvey's big voice and his big dream wouldn't be stopped. He discovered that the best way to change laws was to help make laws. In 1977, Harvey Milk took a big step toward that dream when he became one of the first openly gay people to be elected to political office in the United States. Harvey and his friends planned marches to protest inequality and unfair laws. And just days before one of the marches, Harvey had an idea. A symbol, he thought. We need a symbol that shows who we are and how we feel. Something to carry during the march, something to make people feel like they're part of a community, something to give people hope, something extraordinary. Harvey knew an artist who could help, Gilbert Baker. Harvey asked. Gilbert said, "We need a flag." Volunteers arrived to help Gilbert's design come to life. Together, they dipped fabric into large barrels filled with vibrant, vivid dyes. They cut and pieced and sewed until Harvey, Gilbert, and the other activists had a flag with 8 colorful stripes, a flag that Harvey hoped would give hope. Rights are won only by those who make their voices heard. On June 25th, 1978, when it was time for the march, a breeze stirred in San Francisco. The flag unfurled. The wind blew. The flag fluttered, flapped, and flew. A rainbow as bright and unique as the men and women who walked behind it led the march. Harvey and the people asked for equality. They asked to be treated like everyone else. They asked to live and love as they pleased. They hoped the march would make a difference. Harvey was proud of the flag and proud of himself. He hoped others would be proud too. 5 months later, on the morning of November 27th, 1978, Harvey and the mayor of San Francisco, George Moscone, were assassinated. Their lives were taken by a man who did not think like Harvey, or feel like him, or love like him. The flag did not fly on that dark, sad night. Instead, thousands and thousands of people marched silently, carrying candles. The candlelight wove through the streets of San Francisco, up and down hills and around city buildings. A mile of glowing candlelight in honor of 2 lives lost. That could have been the end of Harvey's dream and the colorful flag. But it wasn't. More rainbow flags were created. Some of the colors changed, 8 stripes became 6 stripes, but the meaning of the flag did not change. It was a flag of equality. More and more people began to think of the flag as their flag, and they began to feel pride. They began to feel hope. In 1994, Gilbert Baker designed another rainbow flag. This one was larger than all the rest. Women and men, side by side, carried the flag, a proud, mile-long rainbow floating through New York City. The flag wove through the streets, up and down avenues and boulevards and around city buildings. The people demanded equality. They demanded to be treated like everyone else. They demanded to live and love as they pleased. They were proud. They had hope. They would make a difference. I asked for the movement to continue, and for the movement to grow. More rainbow flags were made. Some were printed on bumper stickers and t-shirts. Others were hoisted onto lampposts on Halsted Street in Chicago. One hung in the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. Soon the rainbow flag was flying in other countries, like Brazil, England, Israel, Russia, Singapore, and Turkey. The rainbow flag now unfurled on farms, in suburbs, and in cities. The flag flew proudly outside public buildings, hotels, shops, restaurants, churches, and homes. And once, on June 26, 2015, the White House was awash in the colors of the rainbow flag. Equality, pride, hope, love. Harvey's dream became a flag for us all. You have to give them hope. Harvey Milk. Now let's take a look at the history behind the story. Harvey Milk was a gay man who dedicated himself to fighting for LGBTQ+ rights in the 1970s. Harvey was the first openly gay man to be elected to office in California in 1973. During his time in office, he fought back against anti-gay laws and policies. He even helped pass an ordinance in San Francisco that made it illegal for LGBTQ+ people to be discriminated against in getting a job or a place to live. He was passionate about gay and lesbian people, being proud of who they were and showing people that the LGBTQ+ community deserved to be able to love freely. Along with artist Gilbert Baker, Harvey Milk created the pride flag that we see today. This flag serves as a symbol of hope, love, and unity among all people. Do you recognize this one from the story? While Harvey did many amazing things, many people did not agree with him. One of those people was Dan White, one of Harvey's co-workers who ended up killing Harvey Milk and the mayor of San Francisco at City Hall in 1978. When Harvey Milk was fighting for gay rights, many people wanted gay people to be silenced. Since then, we've come a long way. Today, LGBTQ+ people are all over pop culture and much more widely accepted than they were 40 years ago. The Supreme Court ruled that gay marriage was a constitutional right in 2015, and President Joe Biden signed the Respect for Marriage Act, protecting same-sex marriage into law in December 2022. There is still a lot of work to be done. In 2022 alone, 23 states have introduced anti-LGBTQ+ bills, and 13 states have created new anti-LGBTQ+ laws. The fight for rights is so far from over. So what can you do? Speak up for anyone being bullied or treated unfairly. Use kind language when talking about LGBTQ people. Read books and watch shows about LGBTQ+ people, and always keep learning more. Pause the video now to look at the discussion questions and talk about it with the people around you.